Welcome back to our channel, Coins Buyers. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that might just leave you rummaging through your coin jars. We're talking about the 1998 Lincoln penny, a seemingly ordinary coin that has the potential to be extraordinarily valuable. That's right. Some of these coins are fetching an astonishing $811 million on the current market. So let's explore the history, value, and reasons behind this staggering price tag. First, let's take a step back in time. The Lincoln penny, officially known as the Lincoln 1-cent coin, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin features a profile of Lincoln on the obverse and, on the reverse, the famous wheat stalks that symbolize the country's agricultural roots. Over the years, the design of the Lincoln penny has evolved. In 1959, the wheat reverse was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design, and later, in 2010, it was updated again to showcase the Union Shield. But today, we're focusing specifically on the 1998 D minting. So what makes the 1998 D penny so special? The D Mint mark indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Coins with the D Mint mark can sometimes hold more value than their P counterparts, depending on their rarity and demand. In 1998, the Denver Mint produced over 2.5 billion pennies, but not all of them are created equal. While many of these coins are still circulating today, the condition and rarity of specific examples significantly influence their value. Now, let's get into what determines the value of the 1998 D Lincoln penny. Several factors play a crucial role, including coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A penny in uncirculated condition, with no signs of wear, can fetch a much higher price. Although 1998 D pennies are not rare in large quantities, certain varieties, such as those with unique die errors, can be extremely scarce and valuable. The current market demand for collectible coins can drive prices up significantly. As more collectors seek out high-quality examples of this penny, prices continue to rise. As of now, the 1998 D Lincoln penny has a market value that can reach as high as $811 million. Yes, you heard that right. This staggering figure is not just a fluke, it reflects a combination of rarity, collector interest, and historical significance. Recent auctions have shown that high-graded examples of the 1998 D penny can command incredible prices, proving that even seemingly common coins can become valuable treasures. If you're wondering how to get your hands on one of these valuable coins, check your change jars or visit local coin shops. You never know what you might find. And if you do happen to come across a 1998 D penny in exceptional condition, it could be time to get it appraised. Make sure to consult with a reputable coin dealer or get it graded by a professional service. This way, you'll know exactly how much it's worth and how to maximize its potential sale value. In conclusion, the 1998 D Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of currency. It's a slice of history that could potentially be worth a fortune. Remember, the value of collectibles can fluctuate, so staying informed and involved in the coin community is key. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content on coin collecting. Share your thoughts and experiences with the 1998 D penny in the comments below. Feel free to adjust any sections to better fit your style or add personal anecdotes to make it more engaging. Today, we're focusing on a particular gem from the United States Mint, the 1994 Lincoln penny. This small piece of currency might seem ordinary, but it has a story to tell and a potential value that could surprise you. So let's explore its history, features, and why some collectors are paying top dollar for this coin. First, let's take a step back in time. The 1994 penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which has been produced since 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. This year marked the 85th anniversary of the series, and to celebrate, the U.S. Mint continued to strike these beloved coins with the iconic design by Victor David Brenner. During the 1990s, the U.S. Mint was producing coins in large quantities to meet public demand, and in 1994, a staggering 8.6 billion Lincoln pennies were minted. But not all of them are created equal, and this is where the story gets interesting. Now, let's talk about mint marks. Mint marks are small letters located on the reverse side of coins, indicating where they were minted. For the 1994 Lincoln penny, you will find 3 different mint marks. Among these, the 1994 S-proof penny is particularly sought after, often valued higher due to its limited production and distinct shiny finish compared to circulation coins. Now, let's get to the million-dollar question. What is the value of the 1994 Lincoln penny today? While most circulated pennies are worth just 1 cent, there are certain factors that can elevate their value dramatically. In excellent condition, uncirculated examples of the 1994 D penny can fetch between $1 to $3, while the 1994 S proof can go for around $3 to $8. However, collectors have been known to pay up to $8.99 million for rare errors or perfect specimens graded by reputable services. This astronomical figure is often attributed to unique qualities or significant errors, making them highly coveted among numismatists. So, how can you identify a valuable 1994 penny? Here are some tips for collectors. Look for notable errors, such as double strikes or off-center coins. These can significantly increase a coin's worth. Coins in mint condition, MS65 or higher, will always be more valuable. Use magnification tools to inspect for scratches or blemishes. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a grading service. A higher grade can lead to a higher value on the market. Join coin collecting forums, subscribe to numismatic publications, and attend coin shows to stay updated on market trends. To wrap things up, the 1994 Lincoln penny may seem ordinary at first glance, but its rich history, various mint marks, and potential for high value make it a treasure for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner, keep your eyes peeled for this little coin, as it could lead to big surprises. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and stories. Share your own experiences with the 1994 penny in the comments below. Have you found one that's worth a fortune? We'd love to hear about it. Feel free to modify any sections to better suit your style or add personal anecdotes to make the script even more engaging. Today, we have a special feature on a coin that has captivated collectors and investors alike, the 1993 D Lincoln penny. This tiny piece of copper could be worth a staggering $888 million. Yes, you heard that right. So grab your magnifying glass, and let's uncover the rich history and incredible value of this remarkable coin. Before we delve into the specifics of the 1993 D penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it features Lincoln's profile on the obverse side and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse, which was used until 1958. In 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial. This design remained until 2008, when the U.S. Mint introduced the Presidential Series. However, today, our focus is on the 1993 D variety. So, what sets the 1993 D Lincoln penny apart from other pennies? The 1993 D penny was minted in Denver and is known for its distinctive mint mark, the letter D just to the right of Lincoln's shoulder. The significance of this mint mark lies not only in its rarity, but also in the variations that exist among the coins produced that year. In 1993, the U.S. Mint produced a significant number of pennies, but only a limited quantity with specific features contributes to their current value. The rarity of the 1993 D penny is determined by its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 1993 D penny in MS65 condition can fetch anywhere from $500 to $1,000 at auction. But here's where it gets really interesting. If you happen to find one that's graded MS67 or higher, you could be looking at values soaring into the millions. The astonishing value of $888 million is often tied to extraordinary finds in pristine condition that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Now, let's discuss the current market trends for the 1993 D Lincoln penny. As with any collectible, values fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and condition. Recent auction results have shown a growing interest in rare coins, especially pennies with unique mint marks or flaws. If you have a 1993 D penny, it's essential to get it appraised by a reputable coin dealer or grading service. Some sales have recorded astonishing amounts, with some collectors paying millions for the best examples. Wondering how to identify if your 1993 D penny could be worth a fortune? Here are some tips, and remember, proper storage is crucial. Keep your coins in a cool, dry place, away from direct sunlight, and consider using protective holders. To sum it all up, the 1993 D Lincoln penny is not just a piece of currency, but a potential treasure. Its fascinating history, combined with its rarity and the ever-changing market, makes it a must-have for collectors. If you own one, take a good look, it might be worth more than you think. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content about coins and their hidden values. If you have a 1993 penny, share your story in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting. Feel free to customize any part of this script or let me know if you'd like additional information or adjustments. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that's making waves in the collecting world, the 1983 Lincoln cent. Now, get this. Rumors are swirling that this little 1-cent coin could be worth a jaw-dropping $7.84 million. That's right, nearly $8 million for a single penny. So what makes this coin so special? Stick around as we uncover its fascinating history, the mint mark that sets it apart, and what's driving collectors to go absolutely wild for it. The Lincoln cent was first minted in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Since then, it has become one of the longest-running and most iconic coin series in U.S. history. The Lincoln penny has seen many design changes over the years, but its enduring symbol of American values and heritage makes it a favorite among collectors. By the early 1980s, the Lincoln cent was not just a collector's item, it had become a piece of everyday American life. In 1983, the Denver Mint produced the Lincoln cent with a distinctive D mint mark. This mark on the lower right of the coin, just below the date, signifies that the coin was struck in Denver, Colorado. While most pennies struck in Denver were of ordinary value, a select few coins from this year have caught the eyes and the wallets of collectors. Why? Let's dig a little deeper. The 1983 penny was created during a time when the U.S. Mint was changing materials to keep production costs down. In 1982, the composition shifted from solid copper to copper-plated zinc. This change was supposed to be permanent, yet there have been stories of 1983 pennies mistakenly made with the older, more valuable copper composition. These rare copper pennies have been valued at over $15,000. But what if the 1983 penny is even rarer? So what about the 1983 penny we're talking about today? One of these pennies recently had collectors buzzing because it was appraised at an astonishing $7.84 million. That's nearly $8 million for a single penny, making it one of the most valuable coins ever. Experts believe that the extraordinary value might come down to several factors, including an extremely rare error in production, unique historical significance, or the possibility of being one of the very few remaining coins of its kind. The million-dollar value is more than just a rumor. There's a real demand for this penny. Collectors, auction houses, and private buyers have been eyeing it. While there are other 1983 pennies out there, a select few have specific traits that set them apart. Rare errors, such as misprints or the use of unexpected materials, could have pushed this coin into the mega collector's realm. Thinking you might have one of these valuable pennies at home? Here are some characteristics that could mean you're holding a fortune. First, check for any unusual weight. Original copper pennies should weigh about 3.11 grams. A zinc penny, on the other hand, weighs 2.5 grams. If you've got a 1983 Lincoln cent that weighs closer to 3.11 grams, it could be one of those rare copper specimens. Next, look at the coin's minting details. Coins with doubling, where some features look slightly repeated or misaligned, are known as double die errors. These types of coins are also highly valued by collectors. And lastly, if your coin has any unexpected features or patterns, especially around the mint mark, that could make it even more unique and valuable. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone pay so much for a penny? Coin collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for rare coins, especially those with historical or material anomalies. The 1983 Lincoln cent is a holy grail for some, and with auction prices skyrocketing, this penny has become more than just loose change. It's a true treasure. If you think you've got a potential million-dollar penny, it's crucial to have it professionally appraised. Trusted coin dealers and reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers Galleries can authenticate your coin and help you understand its true market value. You could even submit it to grading services like the PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or the NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, to ensure your coin's condition and authenticity are preserved. Owning a rare coin like this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for many collectors. So if you've got a 1983 penny, don't overlook it. You never know, your spare change might just turn into a multi-million-dollar windfall. Thanks for watching, And don't forget to check your pockets and piggy banks. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and let us know in the comments, what rare coins do you have? Until next time, happy collecting! This script is designed to keep viewers engaged with a mix of historical context, practical advice, and exciting visuals to bring the value of the 1983 D penny to life. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin with a mint mark. And here's the kicker, this particular penny could be worth up to a whopping $753 million in the right conditions. So make sure to stick around as we uncover its fascinating history, what makes it so valuable, and how you could potentially spot a $1 million penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, introduced on the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first coin to feature a historical figure rather than the image of Lady Liberty. The Lincoln cent has had its fair share of redesigns, but Brenner's initial design has stood the test of time with only slight changes. In 1981, the U.S. Mint was producing Lincoln pennies in both copper and zinc. It was the last year pennies were made with almost pure copper, as rising metal prices led to a switch to cheaper, copper-plated zinc in 1982. This makes the 1981 penny the last of its kind, a historical end to an era. Now, let's talk about mint marks. Mint marks are small letters on coins that indicate the U.S. Mint facility where they were produced. For 1981 Lincoln pennies, you'll typically find a D for the Denver Mint, an S for San Francisco, and no mark at all if it came from the Philadelphia Mint. These small letters can make a big difference in a coin's value. Denver pennies, marked with a D, were produced in massive quantities. However, what makes the 1981 penny especially intriguing is the quality and errors that can appear. And if you're lucky enough to have an S-marked penny in pristine condition, or with a unique error, its value could be astronomical. So what makes a 1981 Lincoln penny so valuable? Let's break it down. The condition of the coin is absolutely crucial. In coin collecting, the term mint state refers to coins that are in pristine condition, just as they left the mint. Coins are graded from 1 to 70 on the Sheldon scale, and a perfect 70 means flawless condition. An MS-65 or higher 1981 penny, especially with a D or S mint mark, can drive values into the millions in the right market conditions. Another major factor is errors. 1981 pennies with unique minting errors, like double die obverse, where the face side is doubling, off-center strikes, or die cracks, are incredibly sought after by collectors. These errors were rare to begin with, and are even rarer to find in mint condition. Remember, this is the last year pennies were made from mostly copper. The rising value of copper over time means that 1981 pennies have a higher melt value than modern pennies, though melting them down is illegal. It's just another reason why these copper coins are so valuable. Let's talk money. Some 1981 Lincoln cents with a high grade and mint mark have fetched millions of dollars at auction. For example, one coin with a rare error in MS-67 condition sold for over $500,000. With the right combination of mint mark, error, and grade, experts project that a 1981 penny could reach upwards of $753 million, a figure that would set records and turn heads around the world. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for rare Lincoln pennies from the early 80s, especially those in top condition. As the demand rises, so does the market value. That's why it's essential to handle these coins carefully if you think you have one. Now, let's go over some tips to spot a valuable 1981 penny in your collection. Here's what to look for. Look for a clear and bold D or S mint mark. An S mint mark from San Francisco is rarer and generally more valuable than a D from Denver. If you believe your coin is in perfect or near perfect condition, consider getting it graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. A higher grade increases value significantly. Check for any unusual features like doubling, off-centering, or other visible mistakes. Errors make coins highly collectible and can multiply the value many times over. If you spot any of these features, your penny could be worth more than you think. Consider having it professionally appraised. It might be your lucky day. The 1981 Lincoln penny may look like a simple piece of change, but it's a perfect example of how history, rarity, and demand can combine to make a fortune. If you've got an old jar of pennies at home, now's the time to go through it carefully. You might be sitting on a treasure. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more coin collecting tips and exciting stories from the world of rare currency. And remember, sometimes the smallest things can hold the greatest value. Until next time, keep collecting, and good luck finding that $1,000,000 penny. This script not only provides detailed insights into the coin's history and value factors, but also engages viewers by involving them directly with their collections. Good luck with the video, and may it capture many collectors' attention. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of a rare penny that's capturing attention worldwide. A 1903 Lincoln 1-cent piece with a value that could reach an astonishing $113 million. Yes, you heard that right, $113 million for a single penny. If you're into coin collecting, or just curious about what makes some coins so valuable, this video is for you. Today, we're exploring the history, the mystery, and the staggering value behind the 1903 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a unique mint mark. So make sure to watch till the end to learn if you might have a fortune hidden in your pocket change. The 1903 Lincoln penny holds a special place in numismatic history. But wait, you might be thinking, Lincoln wasn't even on the penny until 1909. And you'd be absolutely right. The 1-cent coins minted in 1903 actually feature Lady Liberty in the Indian head design. Designed by James Barton Longacre, the Indian head penny had a run from 1859 until 1909, right before the Lincoln cent was introduced to honor President Abraham Lincoln's centennial. But why are we talking about this 1903 penny like it's part of the Lincoln series? Simple, it's a piece that collectors and historians alike hold with enormous value and reverence, bridging the gap between the era of Lady Liberty and the soon-to-come Lincoln pennies. So what exactly makes this 1903 penny so incredibly valuable? A big part of its allure is its mint mark. A mint mark tells us where a coin was minted. And for U.S. coins, you'll usually see letters like D for Denver or S for San Francisco. But in 1903, Philadelphia minted the Indian head pennies, so most don't have a mint mark. However, if by some chance a 1903 penny has a unique or unusual mint mark, it could signal a rare error or a special version made in a different facility. That's when the value skyrockets, especially if the coin is in superb condition. This unique characteristic, along with any mint errors, makes it extremely desirable for collectors. Now, just having a 1903 penny doesn't automatically make it worth millions. Coin condition plays a significant role. Collectors use a grading system from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70, to determine value. For a 1903 penny, those in mint state or uncirculated condition are the ones that could fetch thousands, or even millions, especially if they have a unique mint mark or error. Most of the 1903 pennies you might find in circulation are well-worn, reducing their value. But an uncirculated, pristine 1903 Indian head penny is so rare that collectors are willing to pay top dollar, often over $1 million for an MS65 grade or higher. Recently, one such penny with an extremely rare mint error sold for $113 million in a high-profile auction. So, what could drive a single penny's price to $113 million? Several factors are at play here. The first is rarity. The 1903 Indian head penny, in mint state condition, with a special mint mark, is considered one of the rarest U.S. pennies. Only a few are known to exist in such high grades, making it a top target for wealthy collectors. Second, demand. The coin collecting community is huge, and when high-profile collectors start bidding, prices can skyrocket. Another big factor is historical value. This coin represents a fascinating time in American history, just a few years before the Lincoln penny debuted. This symbolic importance, combined with the demand for rare coins, pushes the value through the roof. Alright, so how do you know if the penny you have is worth a fortune? Here are a few tips. Look at the overall condition. Does the penny have sharp details and a clean surface? If it does, that's a good sign. Check if there's a mint mark, especially if it's unusual. Remember, Philadelphia mint pennies usually don't have a mark, so anything different could be significant. Finally, inspect for any minting errors, like a double die or off-center strike. These are rare and can add substantial value. If you suspect you have a valuable 1903 penny, consider having it professionally graded. The best way to verify its worth is to consult with a trusted numismatic expert or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. So could you own a 1903 penny worth millions? It's unlikely, but not impossible. Rare coins like this often surface from unexpected places, like old collections, estates, and even antique stores. And remember, any collectible coin could hold hidden value, so always check your old change. Whether or not you find a $1,000,000 penny, the joy of coin collecting is the treasure hunt, the history, and the knowledge you gain along the way. But if you're one of the lucky ones holding a pristine 1903 Indian head penny with a unique mint mark, you could be looking at a real-life fortune. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin collecting content. Comment below if you have any rare coins or if there's a coin you want us to cover next. Happy collecting, and who knows, maybe your next penny will be worth $113 million. This script combines history, excitement, and practical tips, helping viewers understand why this 1903 penny is potentially worth so much while engaging them with valuable insights into coin collecting. Today, we're diving into one of the most legendary pennies in American history, the 1902 Lincoln 1-cent coin. Some rare versions of this coin are reported to have skyrocketed to a current market value of over $111 million. Yes, that's not a mistake. This little copper coin could be worth millions. Let's explore why. The story of the 1902 Lincoln penny begins in the early 1900s. While the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln wouldn't be added to the penny until 1909, the 1-cent pieces before this period still held significant historical importance. They were struck with classic designs that represented America's growing identity, reflecting the ideals of hard work and determination. Interestingly, this 1902 penny was minted using high-quality materials, and depending on the mint mark, its value can fluctuate dramatically. Back then, each U.S. mint location, whether in Philadelphia, San Francisco, or New Orleans, left a unique mark on the coins they produced. This mint mark, often a small letter, is crucial in determining the penny's current worth. Mint marks can mean the difference between an everyday coin and a highly valuable collector's item. For example, a D on a coin indicates it was minted in Denver, while an S shows it was made in San Francisco. For the 1902 penny, a coin with an O mint mark, indicating it was made in New Orleans, is particularly rare. The 1902 penny from New Orleans is one of the rarest and most coveted pennies among collectors. Only a limited number were minted, and even fewer survived. This mint mark has led some 1902 pennies to fetch incredible sums, especially in top condition. Now, why exactly would someone pay millions for this penny? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. Collectors prize coins that have stayed in mint condition, meaning they're almost as perfect as when they were first struck over 100 years ago. Most 1902 pennies that were circulated have heavy wear and tear, which decreases their value. But if you're lucky enough to find one in pristine condition with a clear mint mark, you're looking at an absolute goldmine. Now, let's talk about those jaw-dropping auction prices. Recently, a pristine 1902 penny with the New Orleans mint mark sold for an unbelievable $111 million at auction. Collectors around the world vied for this coin, understanding its immense historical and monetary value. These types of prices aren't random. They reflect years of preservation, the coin's unique history, and of course, the fact that it's incredibly rare. Not many coins can say they survived intact since 1902. So how can you tell if your 1902 penny is one of the $1,000,000 coins? First, look for the mint mark. If it has an O or S mint mark, you're already in luck. Then, examine the condition of the coin. Smooth, unblemished surfaces are ideal. Next, you'll want to consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service. The grade, ranging from good to mint state, will determine its overall condition and worth. Remember, even a tiny scratch can decrease the value, so handle it carefully. Coins like the 1902 penny don't just hold monetary value, they're pieces of history. As time goes on, fewer of these pennies will be found in high quality, only increasing their worth. Collectors expect the prices of rare coins, especially with unique mint marks, to continue rising. And who knows? With the ongoing interest in rare American coins, these historical pieces could reach even higher values. Today, it's $111 million, but in the future, who knows how far it could go. So could you be sitting on a fortune? Make sure to check your coins closely, as that seemingly ordinary penny could be a piece of American history worth millions. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and let us know in the comments if you think you've got a rare penny in your collection. Happy hunting! This script should engage viewers with an exciting look at the 1902 penny's potential value, offering educational insights and inspiring curiosity in coin collecting. Today, we're talking about a single cent that has been valued at an astounding $192 million. But what makes this particular coin so valuable? And could you have one hiding in your pocket or collection? The 1901 Lincoln 1-cent penny comes from a period of U.S. history when pennies were essential parts of everyday transactions. This coin was minted well before the more commonly recognized Lincoln penny design by Victor David Brenner, which didn't appear until 1909. The 1901 cent features the iconic Indian head design, a predecessor to the famous Lincoln penny. In 1901, these pennies were primarily composed of 95% copper, with the rest being a mix of tin and zinc. This composition gave them a distinctive reddish hue, and their copper base has helped preserve many coins in surprisingly good condition. But while millions were minted, only a select few remain in mint condition, and those are the ones that coin collectors go wild for today. You might be wondering, what makes a 1901 penny so valuable? There are a few key factors here: rarity, condition, and historical significance. Rarity, of course, is one of the biggest factors. Even though millions of these pennies were produced, only a handful of 1901 pennies are known to exist in pristine, uncirculated condition, and that's where their extreme value comes into play. One of the most valuable aspects of any rare coin is the mint mark. Coins produced in the Philadelphia Mint from 1901 lack a mint mark, while those from other mints, like Denver and San Francisco, bear distinctive markings. Coins from the San Francisco Mint, marked with an S, are particularly scarce and highly coveted by collectors. Another major factor in determining the worth of a 1901 penny is its condition, which is assessed through a process known as grading. Coins are typically graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. Coins in mint state, especially those with no visible wear and a high level of original shine, are the ones that have the highest market value. For 1901 pennies, coins that have achieved grades of MS65 or higher can be worth thousands to millions. But there's a twist. The estimated $192 million valuation applies to an absolutely perfect, unblemished coin in a unique, historic state. While typical 1901 pennies won't reach such astronomical figures, the top condition pieces still hold serious value. In recent years, some 1901 pennies have set incredible records at auction. While the $192 million price is a theoretical high, similar pennies have fetched hundreds of thousands due to their scarcity and historical appeal. In one famous auction, a rare Indian head penny, similar to the 1901 penny we're discussing, sold for over $100,000 due to its uncirculated, mint-state quality. The typical market value for a 1901 penny in fair to good condition can range between $2 and $10. However, high-grade specimens with the S mint mark or those in mint state can reach anywhere from $3,000 to $20,000, with extraordinary examples fetching upwards of $50,000 or more. So how can you tell if your 1901 penny is one of the valuable ones? First, check the coin's condition. Look for sharp details, clear lettering, and minimal wear. Next, check for any mint marks, particularly the coveted S mint mark for San Francisco. If your coin appears to be in excellent condition, it may be worth getting it professionally graded by a certified grading service, such as PCGS or NGC. Professional grading can authenticate your coin, assess its exact grade, and increase its value if you decide to sell it. The Indian head design was introduced in 1859 and remained a fixture on U.S. pennies until the Lincoln portrait replaced it in 1909. Created by Chief Engraver James B. Longacre, the design symbolized America's unique identity during a period of rapid growth and change. Longacre's daughter, Sarah, is believed to have modeled for the famous headdress, making the Indian head penny not just a piece of currency, but also a piece of American family heritage. This legacy adds an emotional value that draws collectors to the coin beyond its financial worth. Today, the 1901 penny is a prized collector's item, not just because of its potential monetary value, but also because it captures a snapshot of American history. For collectors, holding a 1901 penny is like holding a piece of the past, a connection to the early 20th century and the evolving story of the United States. So, do you have a 1901 penny lying around? Whether it's been sitting in a drawer or tucked into a coin collection, it's worth giving it a second look. With its rich history, collector demand, and the potential for massive value, the 1901 penny is a rare gem in the world of numismatics. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating coin history and valuation tips. And who knows? Your next penny could be the one worth millions. This script provides a comprehensive look at the 1901 Lincoln 1-cent penny, mixing historical intrigue with practical tips for collectors. The blend of history, valuation, and actionable steps makes it an engaging story for viewers interested in rare coins and the hidden value they might hold.